Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome you back to the campus of Greater Beckley Christian School here in Prosperity, West Virginia. We're back for another playoff game here this evening. This time it is the boys' turn as they welcome in the Mount View Golden Knights from Welch. They'll be up here in this Class A Region 3 semifinal. The winner of this game plays the winner of Greenbrier West and Meta Bridge next week for a chance to go to the state tournament in Charleston. The road to Charleston does indeed begin here this evening, folks. And we have it all right here for you on the River Network. I'm Lucas Berry, and I'll be taking you along for the action here tonight as we've got these two teams getting ready to square off. I was doing a little bit of math before the game, and I'd like to thank head coach Justin Arvon of Greater Beckley for providing me with the team stats before the game when I was doing some math. Greater Beckley comes in here 18-2. They're averaging 74.3 a game, and they give up 52.2 points a game. They have not lost on this floor here this season. They are 4-2 away, 5-0 on a neutral floor. And I was doing a little bit of math, and when you look at these two teams, I was doing a little bit of research as well. Greater Beckley has won the previous two meetings these two teams played this year. They won 62-58 on January 6th down at Mount View. And on February 16th, the Golden Knights came back here to Prosperity and won and lost to Greater Beckley 69-39. Greater Beckley's only blemishes on the record are early in the season. They lost on December 13th at Capitol 70-55, and then they lost to Sherman 64-59 in February, on February 3rd specifically. And thus far, Greater Beckley come in here on an 11-game heater. And we're looking to make it 12, and if they can make it 13, they'll go to Charleston and follow the girls down there as well. We had the girls game last night. They hung on to beat Greenbrier West 47-43, and in so doing, they clinched their spot at the state tournament. They'll face Tug Valley on Tuesday afternoon at 1 p.m. at the Civic Center down there in Charleston. We're about 1 minute or so away from getting this thing started. Of course, here in Greater Beckley, that means a moment of prayer, as well as the national anthem and introduction of the two teams. So we'll bring all that to you, and I suspect you're going to have a pretty good clarity on that, because I'm sitting right beside the PA announcer. So that's how things shook out. So I would presume you're going to be able to hear those pregame festivities pretty darn well. And I guess we'll find out in about 48 seconds or so as we get set to go here from Prosperity. Greater Beckley will be in the home white uniform with red numerals outlined in black, and it's a red out here tonight. It was white out last night. Mount View will be in the road gray with yellow striping down the side. Brown or black, I can't quite tell from this angle. Numerals outlined in gold with the view on the back of the uniform on top, where one's player's name would be. Of course, there are no names usually on high school uniforms, and there's no names on the back of Greater Beckley's uniforms, just the word Crusaders in small print around the neck. So with that, our buzzer has sounded, and we're just about set to get going.
Let's pray together. Our Heavenly Father, we are so grateful tonight to be able to celebrate the freedom that we have in this country. We're thankful for the many men and women around the world that are protecting us and our freedom. We pray for them tonight. We pray for our leaders as well as they make decisions. Lord, we thank you for allowing us to gather tonight for the opportunity to be in this game. We're grateful for the talents and abilities that you've given to everyone, and we ask for safety and protection for everyone on the board. Lord, we want to commit this night to you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Let's move the cadets on the scoreboard tonight. The Golden Knights have High School.
So with that, we can get ourselves ready to go. Teams being introduced in the moment. We'll get the tip-off in short order. So there you heard it. It is time to play ball and decide who moves on and whose season comes to an end tonight. There's a certain finality of the season to these games. For one team, the journey continues, and for the other, it ends so abruptly with one game. Jawan Jackson will be tipping off for Mount View. He'll be going up against Javante Spencer for Greater Beckley. And we are just about set to roll. Indeed we are. Mount View will control the tip, and they will work the ball up the floor here now. Trying to go cross court now to Zion Jackson. Zion looks now for Tanner Castle. Castle will put it up, and it's good. Mount View on the board first here early, going 2-0. First possession now for Greater Beckley. It's now Javante Spencer. Javante gets it back and puts a floater up. He got it. Quickly up the floor here now is Maddox Walker. Shot comes in. It's no good. Rebound back there by the Crusaders. Didn't quite see who. But up the floor now comes Greater Beckley as Javante Spencer back out to Eli Gunter. Lines one up for three. It's off the rim. No. Quickly up ahead now on Mount View, number 15, Kyrie Hughes. Tanner Castle now for the Golden Knights. Castle now got it back over to Kyrie Hughes. Hughes looking over his options, finds Castle once again. Shot comes in here, no. Rebound brought down quickly up ahead now is Keelan Remy, lost it. And Zion Jackson, who controls now for Mount View. Zion got it back over to Kyrie Hughes, quickly in the corner now for Tanner Castle. Castle working back around the top to Maddox Walker. Walker back over to Zion Jackson. Working back inside for Jawan Jackson, putting it up and scoring it is Jawan, and it's now 4-2 here early in the first quarter. Jabari Spencer with it now. It's Isaiah Gordon. Here is Javante Spencer kicking it back out now to Jabari Spencer. Jabari going up, no. They send it back out to Eli Gunter. Puts one up for three, and he got it. Kyrie Hughes now for Mount View. Three is in the air from Walker. It is off the mark. Rebound contested. And we'll see which way it goes. It will go to Greater Beckley with 5:45 remaining in our opening quarter of play. Javante Spencer now. Over to Jabari Spencer, working it back inside for Isaiah Gordon, puts it up and in. So here we are now. Timeout taken by Mount View, and we shall take it with them with 5:18 in the first quarter. Let's pause for a moment here on Money River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
Back to action here in Prosperity as Mount View Christian had the ball. It's Tanner Castle. Mount View, I'm sorry, it's not Mount View Christian. I'm still thinking of Greater Beckley. I beg your pardon for that. I apologize. Working back up now. Going up and scoring there was Tanner Castle. And he scored, and it's 7-6 here, early goal. Eli Gunter into the corner now for Isaiah Gordon, in and out. Keelan Remy in there, he'll earn a tie-up. And that'll pause things with 4:44. Back out to Jabari Spencer. Spencer back over to Javante, now back to Jabari. Jabari now working it inside to Keelan Remy, and they're going to get a foul called here. We'll see who that foul is on. And it's Jawan Jackson, number 21 for Mount View. And we'll restart things here into the corner. No. And which way are they going to say that's going? It's going to go to Mount View. Kyrie Hughes now for Mount View. It's over to number 4, Zion Jackson. Zion Jackson back through Tanner Castle. Castle over to Hughes. He'll put one up, and it's good. And Mount View have the lead once again. It's 9-7. And the 7th-seeded Golden Knights have an upset on the mind. And they thus far are making Greater Beckley work for it if they are to win this game. It's still early yet. As Jock comes in here, it's off the mark. Javante Spencer can't get the rebound to go. And it's on the deck. Who wants it? Mount View have it. It's Tanner Castle. Castle will come back up and hand the ball over to Zion Jackson. Jackson into the corner back for Castle. He'll put one up for 3. He got it. Javante Spencer now back to Jabari Spencer, had it knocked away. As Eli Gunter will take a seat, Colton Murphy enters the ball game for him, number 35 for Greater Beckley. Crusaders will simply line back up again and inbound. Jabari Spencer gets it back. Back out to Javante now. Javante Spencer trying to find room with Wish to work. Sends it back out to Jabari. He'll line one up from three. Off the side of the rim, rather, no good. And up ahead now comes Mount View. Maddox Walker. Tanner Castle now back over to Kyrese Hughes. Hughes with the basketball now. It's Walker. Kyrese Hughes. Shot comes up. No. Now it does. It's missed. Knocked around. Colton Murphy gets the control of it for Greater Beckley and pushes the ball up the floor. Heading back over now eventually to Javante Spencer. Javante's trying to go baseline and he'll get a foul called for his efforts. That'll be Juwan's second. He'll take a seat. Coming in for him is number 2, Zaylin Jackson. Inside to Isaiah Gordon. He'll put one up. And Greater Beckley are back within 3 at 12-9. Hughes getting it across the timeline. Into the corner now, they'll work it, trying to go back down low. It's loose. Hughes comes up with it, gets it over to Castle, put the shot up, and he did get it to fall. Gordon, he got it. (14-12). Tanner Castle. Excuse me, that was Maddox Walker. Here's Hughes, line one up, no good. Gordon gets that rebound and pushes up ahead now for Javante Spencer. Javante will put one up. He can't get it to go, but Jabari is there on the rebound to tie the game at 14. Kyrese Hughes. Into the corner now, they'll work it. Back to Hughes. Hughes going now to Maddox Walker. Walker lines up a three, in and out, no good. Rebound put back up, doesn't go again. And Isaiah Gordon has it now for Greater Beckley. He'll put one up. It's short. Colton Murphy got the rebound. Javante Spencer for three. He got it! Looking back around, here is number 2, Zaylin Jackson. Hughes got it back. Goes cross court now to Tanner Castle, now back to Hughes. Has to reach out for it a little bit, but he does. He settles it back down, trying to go back cross court, and it will go off of a Crusader hand. And with 27 seconds in the quarter, I beg your pardon, it will still be Mount View basketball. Hughes. Stolen away, and then a foul is called here. They're going to go against Maddox Walker, number 10 for Mount View. And then I'll stop play with 23 seconds in the quarter. I'll get that right eventually. In 22 seconds, it'll be correct. Here we go now. It's Javante Spencer for Greater Beckley. Now back to Jabari Spencer. Back to Javante playing pitch and catch. 15 seconds in the quarter. Javante putting a little bit of pressure now. And nice pass. Isaiah Gordon going up and drawing the foul with 4 seconds on the clock. That'll go against Tanner Castle, and it will send Isaiah Gordon to the foul line. got his first. And he got them both. Long heave, off the rim, just barely missing. But at the end of one, it's 19-14 Crusaders. Let's reset here and come back for the second quarter after this on the New River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
We welcome you back to Prosperity, West Virginia. It is a 19-14 game. Greater Beckley with the lead after getting off to a lesser start than they would have perhaps anticipated or wanted. But it is but a 5-point game here as we begin the second quarter on the New River Network. Once again, Lucas Berry with you right here as we get set to go here. And we are now underway for the second quarter. It's Hughes now working the ball over to a new face on the floor, number 12, Aaron Hood. Working it back down low, it's Castle. Trying to go back to Hood. They'll go out of bounds to Greater Beckley. Colton Murphy will start things up now for the Crusaders. B. Jabari Spencer working it back down low for Javante Spencer, trying to find space. He goes back out to Murphy. He'll line one up for three. It is off the back of the rim, no good. And out now come Mount View with the ball. Hughes in the corner. Slipped a little bit, trying to find someone to get it back out to. He finds Castle. Castle back to Hughes, lines one up for three. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Comes up a little bit short as Kevin Remy will start things up ahead now for Greater Beckley. That ball will be still Crusader ball with 7:04 in the half. Josh Garlow and Eli Gunter back into the ball game as Jabari Spencer and one of the Crusaders, I can see that did not see who is also on the bench for Greater Beckley. Isaiah Gordon puts one up and makes it a 7-point ball game, 21-14. Pushing up ahead now is Zaylen Jackson. Here is Maddox Walker in the corner. He's got to go back to Tanner Castle, and he puts that one a little bit high. And into the seats, he was trying to go back to Zaylen Jackson there. So a 6:42 will restart the Greater Beckley essentially with the whole floor to go. Javante Spencer out of Josh Garlow, now back to Javante. Garlow, over now to Isaiah Gordon. Gordon going back to Josh Garlow, now back to Javante Spencer. Javante Spencer with the basketball, got it over now to Isaiah Gordon, lining one up, no. Keelan Remy was in that, and he tried to save it. But despite his best efforts, it will be Mount View basketball with 6:11 here in the half. Zaylen Jackson now for Mount View. Motions and wants someone in a certain spot. Cross-court pass to Tanner Castle. Has to reach up for it, but he does come down with it. Shot comes in, no good. Keelan Remy gets that board for Greater Beckley, and out comes Javante Spencer. Javante trying to go coast to coast, he can't. And the ensuing pass goes right into the bleachers, and thus will make it Greater Beckley ball here with 5:43 in the second quarter. As Javante Spencer and Isaiah Gordon taking a seat. So it's Colton Murphy, Josh Garlow, Jabari Spencer, Keelan Remy, and Eli Gunter on the floor for Greater Beckley. It's Jabari Spencer now over to Colton Murphy, back to Jabari. In the corner now for Josh Garlow. He lines up a three, and he got it. Stolen away here by Colton Murphy. Murphy pushing the issue. And they're going to call him for a walk. So with 5:07 left here in the opening half, Mountain View will take over, trying to cut it down. We'll try to cut into this 10-point lead here. It's 24-14 at the moment. Hughes into the corner, off the backboard. And up ahead now comes Eli Gunter. Got it back over to Garlow for three, no. Zaylen Jackson now for Mount View. Hands it back over now to Kyvies Hughes. Hughes back to Jackson. Jackson got it back over now to Zion Jackson. Hughes now knocked away. And up now comes Eli Gunter. Eli going to the bucket with a block down low. As Hughes will take his time walking across the halfway line. He gets it and beats a 10-second call. Kyvies Hughes with the basketball now for Mount View. Feeding it down low. Now back to Hughes. Lines up a long-range three. In and out, no good. Rebound bounces around. It's controlled still by number 21, Jawan Jackson. Shot comes in, no good. Rebound brought down by Eli Gunter. Eli feeling it from three, and why not? 27-14. Kyvies Hughes. Tanner Castle from three. His team desperately needed that. And that will bring new subs into the game. With 3:19 in the game. Into the corner. Walker, no. Jabari Spencer now for Greater Beckley. Putting one up, he got fouled on the way up.
Andy, what are those two doing? What are those two doing? You have to call that.
So Jabari Spencer will head to the foul line with 3:09 left, trying to extend his team's lead, and indeed he does. It's 28-14 right now, Greater Beckley. Second free throw is good as well. 29-14, Greater Beckley with the lead here now. Mount View in desperate need of some points. Down low, and there are the points they so desperately needed. Javante Spencer now over to Jabari Spencer. Now back to Eli Gunter, back to Jabari. Jabari Spencer thought about it. He'll drive and kick it back out. Eli Gunter for three off the mark. And we'll keep it on this end.
Zay, sideline, sideline. Two guard.
Eli Gunter shoots 41% from 3. So it doesn't go in. It's a bit of a shock. Isaiah Gordon. Back to Eli Gunter.
You're good. Two guard.
Back over now to Javonte Spencer. Eli Gordon in the corner. It's knocked away. I don't know how it didn't go out of bounds. But they're going to say it didn't. Quickly up ahead here now for Mountain View is Jawan Jackson. And all of a sudden they cut it now to 29-18. Under 2 minutes now in the half. Gunter thought about it. Shot comes in, it's no good. Brought down there by Zaylen Jackson. Hughes will line one up for 3. It is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Eli Gunter. And we have a full timeout taken on the floor, and we will indeed take it with them. You are watching Greater Beckley Basketball on the New River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
We're back here with you at Greater Beckley Christian School. It is 29-18 with 1:39 in the first quarter of play. In the first half of play, I beg your pardon, second quarter. I promise you I know what's going on in this game.
Hey, Zay.
So Greater Beckley will inbound here, trying to extend this lead a little bit. It presently is at 11, 29-18. Here's Javonte Spencer with the basketball now for the Crusaders. He'll get it over now, going up, and no, that ball was halfway down for Isaiah Gordon.
Good shot, Zay. Good shot. Let's go. Good shot.
Tyrese Hughes. Hughes now with minute 10, that's stolen away. Javonte Spencer getting over to Eli Gordon, putting up and in. Tyrese Hughes. Working it back inside. Here's Walker. Put one up, can't get it to go. Rebound, put back up, still no. And Jabari Spencer gets that rebound up quickly now at Greater Beckley. Eli Gunter, nice! Nice roll there for Eli Gunter as he makes it now 33-18. Greater Beckley with the lead. Zaylen Jackson now for Mountain View. 30 seconds to go in the half. Down low they work. No good. Up comes Javonte Spencer going up. He can't get it to go.
Back.
And now come Mountain View trying to go coast to coast as Jackson, and indeed he does. 5. Isaiah Gordon put one up with a buzzer! Goodness me, that just about went in. So at halftime, it's 33-20. Let's pause for a moment, and then we come back. We'll have the second half for you after this on the New River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
We welcome you back to Greater Beckley Christian School here in Prosperity, West Virginia. It is a 33-20 ball game here as we get set to begin the second half. I talked a little earlier about the averages for Greater Beckley here. They're right about the average what you expect for a half of play. They average 74.3 points a game. So they're maybe a shade under, but it's not that far off. And then they're a shade under what they would give up in a half if you were to cut the points per game average in half. They give up 52.2 points a game, so that would be about 25 points a half, 26 points a half, something like that. So you were at 33-20. This is a little bit better defensively than what Greater Beckley, on average, does in a half of basketball. Of course, that is just an average. They're trying to keep their undefeated home record here. They have not lost at home. They are 9-0 at Hilton Family Center this year. And we're about ready to see if they can continue that. And of course, Mountain View coming in here very much intent on ending Greater Beckley's season and thus extending their own. They'll have their work cut out for them here, trying to undo a 13-point deficit to begin the second half. So it'll be Greater Beckley here inbounding to begin the second half. And again, in the second half in basketball, both teams will be going toward their own bench. So Greater Beckley will be shooting at this end of the floor, Mountain View at the other end. Here is Jabari Spencer now back to Eli Gunter. Eli looking for Javante Spencer. Javante will get it back to Eli. Calling out a play, number 1. Javante Spencer. Back to Eli Gunter. Back in now to Isaiah Gordon. Gordon putting one up. It's free, and it will be corralled by Mountain View. Here's Kyrie Hughes. Hughes going with the basketball now, putting up shots. No good, but a whistle will pause play with 7:33 on the clock. Stepping to the line now will be Jawan Jackson, number 21 for Mountain View. His first free throw is up and no good. Remains a 13-point game. Second free throw is good, and it's 33-21. Isaiah Gordon back to Eli Gunter. Eli going back to Isaiah, trying to work it down low for Keelan Remy. Comes back out to Eli. He lines one up, no good. And Keelan Remy, I think, is going to get rewarded there with the jump ball. He won't get rewarded, but he will perhaps down the road, as that would flip the possession arrow to Greater Beckley, as Mountain View controls now with 7:10 in the quarter. Hughes looking now to Tanner Castle. Castle, gotta get rid of it, and he does. Now over to Maddox Walker. Walker back to Castle, goes up and one-arms that ball. Tanner Castle now. Gonna work it down low. That's stolen by Jabari Spencer. And up comes Jabari. He'll pass it over to Eli Gunter. Cross-court pass to Isaiah Gordon. Isaiah with a great feed in for Javante Spencer, and he finishes. 14-point lead restored. It is 35-21. Kyrie Hughes working it back inside. Then now out, now back inside, and Keelan Remy was all over that. And instead it'll be a missed shot again. 2 times in a row they come up empty. Jabari finally picks the ball up. Got contact on his way out, but Now we'll get a whistle underneath that will stop it with 2 minutes 6 seconds elapsed in the third quarter. That's going to go against number 15, Kyrie Hughes. As Javante Spencer will go to the line for Greater Beckley. His first free throw is good. Javante Spencer is a 96% free throws, is a 75% free throw shooter, I beg your pardon. And he just upped it there. He's taken 96 attempts and coming into tonight's game. That's 75%. Not 96, I beg your pardon. All right, here we go. Stolen away by Javante. He'll push the issue over to Isaiah Gordon. Timeout called by Mount View. And Justin Arfont, the head coach of Greater Beckley Christian, was making a point. He was amped for his team. It's a full timeout, and we'll take it with them with 5:34 in the third quarter. You're watching West Virginia SSAC playoff basketball right here on the New River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
So we get set to resume play here at Greater Beckley Christian School. Lucas Berry with you right here on the New River Network. As Mount View will have the entirety of the floor to go, as Tanner Castle will inbound to Kyrie Hughes.
Isaiah, he'll be there after the game. Hands up.
Kyrie Hughes over now to Tanner Castle. Into the corner, couldn't quite make out who. Maddox Walker will walk with the ball, and that'll be another turnover here for Greater Beckley. Javante Spencer for Greater Beckley, now back to Eli Gunter. Gunter back to Spencer. Spencer cross-court pass now to Isaiah Gordon. Gordon getting it back to Eli Gunter. Gunter back to Gordon for three. It's in and out. Pushing the ball up the floor here now is Kyrie Hughes. Under 5 minutes now to go, third quarter. Hughes for three. No. It's now in the hands of Keelan Remy. Remy back out for Eli Gunter for three. Technical foul called here. Looks like they got Isaiah Gordon for that. So we're going to have to sort this one out, as Zaylin Jackson comes up empty on the first. Of the technical foul shots. And he missed them both, but his team will, of course, get possession again. Although technical foul assessed, I did not see who that foul was assessed to. We're back to the game here. And it's Tanner Castle. Three is in the air. It is no good. Jackson was down there. Up comes Greater Beckley. That's missed. Kyrie Hughes now for Mountview. Quick flip ahead here now to Zaylin Jackson. Working it out to Zion Jackson. Back out to Zaylin. Tanner Castle. Kyrie Hughes. Zion will put one up, and he got it. And his team so desperately needed that. Jabari Spencer had it knocked away and ends up still with the Crusaders. It's Isaiah Gordon for three. Isaiah Gordon from three is a 44% shooter from beyond the three-point line. So again, that's something he does very well. Kyrie Hughes. Three is in the air, and it's good. Let's see if I can get who got that. I cannot. Zion Jackson, so they say at the scorer's table, and we go with what we see here in the, what the home crowd says. Isaiah Gordon will pick up that foul as Keelan Remy will come back into the ball game. Kyrie Hughes will send that in now to Zaylin Jackson. Jackson will send it cross one out to Tanner Castle. Castle will hand it back over to Zion Jackson. Zion trying to go back down low for Zaylin, and we're going to get a whistle here, and that should be a turnover. Eli Gunter and Jabari Spencer back into the ball game for Isaiah Gordon, and let's see who comes off. Javante Spencer. .218, 2:15 specifically now with the elapsed time in the quarter. Here's Colton Murphy now for Greater Beckley. Got it back over now to Eli Gunter. Murphy working it back down low for Jabari Spencer. Back out to Gunter. He got it! Cross court now. Working it back in the middle, rather into the corner with Zion Jackson. Zion had it knocked away. Colton Murphy comes up with it, and he'll start things up for Greater Beckley. Passed out to Josh Garlow, and it goes through Josh's hands. And it was 1:31 in the quarter. It'll be Greater Beckley basketball, or excuse me, Mountain View basketball.
Hey, way to run the floor. Way to run the floor.
48-26. Back out now to Tanner Castle, back to Kyrie Hughes. Hughes going cross court. Long three, good! From Zaylin Jackson. Jabari Spencer now to Josh Garlow, back to Eli Gunter. Gunter, 48 seconds in the quarter. Jabari Spencer, Eli Gunter. 30 seconds now. Jabari Spencer. Eli Gunter. 12 seconds. 8. Timeout called by Justin Arvon with 6 seconds in the quarter. With that, we'll pause and we'll take this quick break right here on the River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
Okay, so 6 seconds in the quarter now as Greater Beckley will inbound. Kyrie Hughes comes up with it from Mountain View and pushes it out the floor. Long three again, no good. And the rebound put back up, it does not go. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. 3 quarters down, 1 to go. 48-29 is our score. We will pause once again. When we come back, we'll have the fourth and final quarter for you right here on the River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming.
I beg your pardon. There was a foul there at the end of this. So I do apologize for the inadvertent quarter break timeout. They're going to put 1 second back on the clock. As Zaylin Jackson will go to the line. And he got it to make it 48-30. You got them both. 48-31. Now the third quarter has come to a close. 48-31 is the score after the third quarter. Now we can pause and restart things here on the River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
Again, we'd like to apologize for that inadvertent timeout when there was indeed 1 second. I had missed the call down the other end of the floor from where I am. You had a better view of it than I. Things happen, I guess. But regardless, we have 8 minutes to go. And Mountain View have their work cut out for them. They are down by 17. They ended the second half down by 13. And they are to extend their season. The comeback for the Golden Knights must begin right here. There's a stop as Greater Beckley will be having the basketball to start the fourth and final quarter of this game. There's the stop Mountain View needed. And up comes Zaylen Jackson. That was Jawan Jackson who shot those free throws, number 21. Shot comes up here. Zion Jackson got that rebound. Sends it back out to Kyrie Hughes. He'll line one up from three off the back of the rim. And Tanner Castle working down low. He can't get it to fall. Rebound put back up. And a whistle will stop play here with 7:29 in the game. It's going to go against Eli Gunter, number 10.
Call 10. Call 10.
Keelan Remy into the ball game now. And the free throw is no good. They battle for it. And Greater Beckley come up with it with Jabari Spencer. Up comes Jabari, up to Javante Spencer. He'll go to the line. And he very nearly got an and one for his efforts. They're going to get that against Zaylen Jackson, number 2 from Mount View. First free throw is good from Javante Spencer. Second one is as well. It's 50-31. Zaylen Jackson. Will go to the line. It's going to go against Isaiah Gordon, number 0 for Greater Beckley. And Zaylen will step up, trying to eat into this 29-point deficit for his team. First free throw is off the back of the rim, no good. Remains 50-31. Second free throw is off the mark as well. And up now come Greater Beckley. Here's Javante Spencer. He was fielding it from 3. He misses, but the rebound will be going to Mount View with 6:47 in the game. Been a bit of a choppy start here to the fourth quarter. Not much of a flow to speak of, but those seconds tick off of that clock all the same if you're Greater Beckley, as they are potentially moving one step closer to Charleston. Zaylen Jackson, beg your pardon, as that's Isaiah Gordon went up with it. With 6:21 on the clock. Jawan Jackson will be assessed that foul, and Isaiah Gordon will step to the line. First free throw is good. Make it 51-34. Colton Murphy will come into the ball game. He will replace Eli Gunter. Missed the second, and up comes Tanner Castle for Mount View. Tanner looking over his options. Got it back now to Zaylen Jackson. Back to Tanner Castle. Castle trying to feed it back down low. That's In the safe hands, Javante Spencer. Back up to Jabari going up, and he will draw a contact and the foul. Jabari Spencer will put one up from the free throw line. It's no good. Lane violation. So that was a lane violation, but instead of the white ball situation, it's just the basket counts. And Mountain View will have it. St. Jackson. Lost it. Greater Beckley come out with it. Here's Javante Spencer to Jabari Spencer. Jabari is going up. He will draw the foul. With 5:32. Jabari's first free throw is good. 53-34. Looking at the free throw stats, Jabari Spencer is a 78% free throw shooter. Misses the second one. Javante Spencer now on the steal. Colton Murphy got it back to Javante going up. And he'll go to the line for an and one. They're going to get that foul on number 21, Jawan Jackson. He got the extra one, so it's now 56-34, Greater Beckley. Hughes just about lost it. Indeed, he did. That ball is loose. Eli Gunter lost it, but Colton Murphy tries to get it back to Eli. Javante Spencer now, through all that chaos, putting one up and scoring. Tyrese Hughes for Mount View. Back now to Tanner Castle. Shot comes up and it falls as Tanner Castle will indeed need some assistance as he comes down hard. We certainly hope he's okay. As we will pause for just a moment while he is tended to, when we come back, we'll resume the game right here on the New River Network. Nope. They're going to get him up. So we'll be set to resume here with 4:37 in the game. Greater Beckley 4:37 away from advancing to the co-final against the winner of Greenbrier West and Meta Bridge. That game will be next week here in this gym. Should Greater Beckley hold on. Eli Gunter.
Who was it?
So we'll change inbound spots. Nope, we'll just go to the line instead. That's it. Eli Gunter will shoot 2. And he got his first. 59-36 now. That's Jabari Spencer coming into the game for Keelan Remy. Isaiah Gordon in for Eli Gunter.
Hey, go coach. 21. Come on, work, Josh, work.
Handling that is number 12, Aaron Hood. Hood got it back to Jalen Jackson. Tyrese Hughes.
Levi. Don't play scared. And don't turn the ball over.
Shot comes in, it's no good. Colton Murphy will bring that down. Javonte Spencer. Javonte, nice feed down low. What a block. What a block that was to deny Greater Beckley there. Hughes thought about it, but instead he'll send it cross court. That's a 3, it's no good. Rebound brought down by Isaiah Gordon, and Gordon will push the ball up the floor. Nice spin move there. Isaiah feeding it down low to Jabari Spencer, putting it up and in. Jalen Jackson. Are they going to say Hood was out of bounds on that one?
Neither of you were in help.
Well, it's a foul called, I beg your pardon. Levi Sharp will be in for Greater Beckley as Colton Murphy will take a seat for the final 3:11 in the game. Timeout called by Mountain View. It's a full timeout, and with that, we'll take it with them with 3:10 in the game. You are watching West Virginia SSAC playoff basketball on the New River Network.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today.
We're back here in Prosperity for the last 3:10 of this game. 3:10 separates Mount View from their season coming to a close, and for Greater Beckley, their season continuing. Zion Jackson makes that 3 to make it 62-39. They're going to get that against Aaron Hood, number 12 for Mount View, and it will send Jabari Spencer to the foul line for Greater Beckley. Got the second, 64-39. Shot comes in here from number 10, Maddox Walker. It's no good. Tyrese Hughes, nice air to get that one. He is directing traffic. Working it down low for Walker, puts it up and scores it. And Javante Spencer will get fouled. It's going to go against Walker, number 10 for Mount View. First free throw is good to make it 65-41. Second free throw is good, 66-41. That ball's a little too far in front of Hughes, but he managed to keep it in play as Walker puts one up. Nearly got it to go. Quickly out now is Isaiah Gordon, and he will put it up and make it 68-41 now, Greater Beckley. And that's good from Hughes. Josh Garlow going up for two, he got it, 70-43. Whistle here will stop play 2. Bring the subs in for Greater Beckley. On the floor is number 13, Isaac Wood. Number 4, Jesse Milam. Number 12, Levi Sharp. Number 35, Colton Murphy. And I'm missing a Crusader. Number 20, Byron Lambert. They will see out the final 134 of this game for their team. Into the corner, they'll work it. And up now comes Byron Lambert. Lambert working it into the corner now. He will get it back, had to go up for it, but he did. Levi Sharp back to Byron Lambert, now working it over to Isaac Wood. Isaac going to the bucket, putting it up. Was Colton Murphy, he can't get it to fall. And that will be out of bounds and will stop the clock with 1 minute even on it. Ryland Lawson, number 31, is into the game. As that shot is missed. And now comes Zaylen Jackson. Quickly up to Walker. He'll put a shot up. Can't get it to go. Was in and out, but he got the rebound as it came back out to him. Number 22 into the game, Curtis West for Mount View. He'll line one up. No good. Rebound brought down by Levi Sharp. Sharp pushing the ball up ahead to Isaac Wood. Puts it up and in. Sharp putting it back up. And out now comes Aaron Hood for Mount View. Going back up to Hughes and scoring that to make it 72-45. That's Desmond Myers, number 5. I beg your pardon on that one. Lambert put one up for 3. He can't get it. And that will end the ball game as Greater Beckley moves on. The Crusaders will indeed play again. They have secured the win, and they move on to face the winner of Greenbrier West and Meadow Bridge in the Region 3 Class A co-final next week. And for Mount View, their season comes to an end here tonight. So, and we will endeavor to speak to head coach Justin Arvon following this game. As is customary here at Greater Beckley, a moment of prayer post-game. And we'll see if we can get Coach Arvon on just after this. We are back with the victorious head coach, Mr. Justin Arvon. Coach, as always, we are grateful for your time post-game. And let's talk a little bit about this game here. You're one step closer to going to Charleston. You beat a team that came in here ready to fight. What are you to make of this game, just in the immediate reaction to it?
Well, leading up to it, we knew it was going to be a tough battle. Mount View, we've had, over the years, I don't know how many battles in the section and region we've had with Mount View, but every single one, no matter what we're ranked, what they're ranked, ends up being a battle. And that's how the first quarter played out. After that quarter, I said, guys, they're here to play. And if you're not, it's going to be a long night. And, we did turn it around. Little of that is our zone. But ultimately, it was the skill and instinct of our guys on the defensive end when they were in that zone that turned the tide in the ball game, and our rebounding prowess tonight. So we brought what we needed to win. It was not pretty, and Mount View's always well coached, and they play so hard, and I knew they were ready to go.
How do you approach the next week going forward? Because we don't know I don't know anyway, who has won the other game in the region tonight. How do you approach going and preparing for that game, knowing that this is a sport that's really not meant to be played once a week, yet that's what it is now? How do you balance kind of giving guys a little bit of a breather after the hectic schedule you had at the end of the regular season, to say the very least, versus I don't want to get them rusty?
Well, it's sometimes what you need to prioritize, and we need rest. Eli, he was sporadic tonight in terms of playing time because he's been out since Monday with the flu, and this morning had a temperature of 101. And, he came to school today, just barely got through the day, went and got fluids afterwards and gave his best tonight. It's a tournament game, win or go home. He didn't want to miss it, and I didn't take that from him. So he played really well tonight. Isaiah, of course, has had that high ankle issue for the last 2 weeks. He played lights out tonight. Javonte's got some injuries. So when I'm saying prioritize, I think the week here in between is going to be beneficial to us health-wise. We had that stretch of 9 games in 14 days or something like that, and that took its toll. And then the flu comes through and wipes you out too. So it's going to be beneficial to us. I understand the rust question, but I would rather put 5 guys on the floor at one time that are 100% healthy.
Oh, of course.
Right, and then worry about the rust getting away after the first quarter. So, no, I'm excited with our effort tonight, and I'm excited for next Wednesday.
Now, I know you were here last night for the girls' game, and I don't think I'd be doing it right if I didn't ask if there was a little bit of extra energy amongst your team wanting to follow up what they did. You can't do it tonight. You can't get to Charleston tonight, but you can move one step closer to just kind of feed off the energy around the school. I'd imagine there was a little bit of extra bump in the school step today.
Sure, there was. Our boys team was very excited about the girls going to Charleston. Our girls haven't gone since 2011, and what a win and atmosphere it was last night at their game. A lot of our boys were there. They really were excited this morning to hear that the girls were going. Last night was a church night, so some of them weren't here. But, it was so exciting to come in today and with some extra pressure added because, boy, if the girls go and we don't, I think they'd be a little embarrassed, right?
Oh, yeah.
So there's my son. That's what he does, right?
Well, he's got the good cap on, so that's a start.
Well, he's a fake Braves fan. He doesn't know. But it was good tonight to see us come out ready to go, and certainly the excitement from last night carried over, and our boys are excited to try to have an opportunity to do the same thing the girls did last night, for sure.
We wish them the best of luck when time comes, and, Coach, we thank you as always for your time.
Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming.
Appreciate it. That's head coach Justin Arvon of the victorious Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders. And with that, we shall say so long from Greater Beckley. Once again, our final score: Crusaders 72, Mountain View Golden Knights 45. For Chase Berry running camera, Darren McGuffin being the man behind the scenes as always. I'm Lucas Berry saying thank you